Hi, I'm Tom Donahue with Brock Community Action and the Brock Community Food Shelf, and we're here again at Stuff a Bus, right here in the plaza. We're also at Hannaford. This is Friday. We'll be here all day and till 7 o'clock tonight, and then tomorrow morning on Saturday, 8 or 6, I should say, until noon. So come on by with what we're calling this year Funds for Food, but basically we've got the community food shelves at Brock Community Action, the Rutland Community Covered, and the Salvation Army joining together to help people in need at this most difficult time during the holidays right here in the Rutland region. So with that, I do want to introduce some of the folks that are here today that have been running these programs year-round. And first of all, let me start with Audrey Bridge. Audrey, welcome. And
Thank you.
This is great, this Stuff a Bus. Are you enjoying the fact that it's a second time that you've been on the bus? And we've got 3 days, but I know that you actually went out last night, for instance, to go feed people at your food shelf, the Rutland Community Cupboard, last night.
Right, absolutely. And we were very busy. That's a trend that we've been seeing. So many people have been coming in, and there's so much apparent need. It's no surprise that people are being so generous. It's fantastic because they see the need in the community.
Exactly. Yeah, we appreciate everything that you're doing, and welcome you. Appreciate you being on the team there on River Street.
Thank you.
Yeah, where you're available. And you, again, we talk about this being important during the holidays, but of course, year-round, you're there.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think it's toughest really for people during the winter because they shouldn't have to choose between heating and eating.
Exactly. Boy, I couldn't have put it better myself. That's exactly right, and that's why we're here.
Right.
And one of the people that's been here since the beginning, and I won't say, date him, and really won't put him on the spot of how long ago that was, but it was like 1990. Terry J, of course, of radio fame, and just very well known in the area, a real VIP. Terry Jurassic, we're so happy to have you back on the bus this year. We literally lured you out of retirement because you know how important this is to the community and what the need is, especially this year with the rising costs.
There's something that I have to tell you that a lot of people don't know. People have said, what have you done in your retirement? And you said, lured me back on the bus. I never got off the bus. That's where I've been. I was there since last year. I'm not even supposed to be here.
You just kind of...
I feel like Rip Van Winkle. It's Stuff a Bus. No,
that's hysterical. Okay, well, we'll make sure we bring you Christmas presents this year when you're...
I'll tell you, when you give to Stuff a Bus, I wouldn't come out of retirement for any other reason. I want to come out for the things that I love, for the things that I believe in, the things that are important, but the things that are also fun. And I think seeing this united front, we've got all of these people that are working on food shelves uniting to send this one message to everyone. And the message is that you're needed. And no matter how tough you guys have it that are watching PEG TV right now, there's somebody that has it worse than you do. And this is a way that, I've seen it again and again. I mentioned it on the radio today. Traditions are born with things like Stuff a Bus. Some woman brought her youngest grandchild here today, Elliot. It's like, this is Elliot, our latest edition of the Stuff a Bus project. And I'm like, how cool is that? And maybe someday
Awesome.
Elliot will bring her kid.
Awesome.
So that's what it's about.
I love it. Well, Terry, you become iconic with it. And we are standing right in front of course, the bus. The Marble Valley Regional Transit District provides this. This has become also synonymous with Stuff a Bus and feeding and the real start to the holiday season. So Jim Downs is here with us. He's envoy right there at Rutland Salvation Army. And Jim and Pam, you guys know what already have seen the need in the holiday season, and probably exacerbated by the rising costs that people are experiencing.
Yeah, the need is, we were at the building just to do a couple things before we got here this morning, and there were 3 people already at the door.
Wow.
So we know that need is great.
Right.
And Terry mentioned tradition.
Yes.
John Bennett, who started this in the mid-90s, I just talked to his son last night, who was
Wow.
really excited that we mentioned John.
Cool.
And that that tradition is continuing.
Yes.
He came up for the 20th anniversary of this, and this is awesome.
Yeah.
Community coming
Yeah.
together, working together, because
Yeah.
we don't work against each other, we work
Yeah.
with each other. And the Salvation Army has a saying that says, needs no season, knows no season.
Yes.
Need is year round.
Yes.
And you do see the increase at Christmas time.
Yeah.
And and Audrey said it, but you know, it isn't. You don't want to choose, right?
Right.
The fact that you have to choose to pay your rent or the heat,
Right.
or food in your house.
Yes.
That's a
Yeah,
that's a hard choice.
and in
to
Rutland
make.
County, you agree, obviously, that feeding people is fundamental.
Yes.
And as a local community, a generous local community, we all know that people are worried about their neighbors and want to make sure that's the one thing they don't go without.
Right. And the one thing that I found, I'm new to Vermont, so this is my 1 year that we've been to Vermont, is the communities. I've been traveling from Derby Line to Brattleboro, and communities come together in an amazing way. And I have been so encouraged here in Rutland and here in Vermont to see that type of, oh, you need it? Here, we can help you with that.
Exactly.
And that is, you help your neighbor.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
neighbor helping neighbor, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And we've seen that here right in Rutland and right in the whole state of Vermont.
Well, Jim, we appreciate all that you do, and Audrey, all that you're doing over there at the Community Cupboard. And of course, we want to thank PEG TV because they've been here right from the beginning as well and helping the best community access television we have in all of New England, in my opinion. And it helps get the word out to the community to remind you that we are here all day today on Friday till 7 p.m. tonight, and all morning on Saturday from 6 until noon. We're going to help feed local people. We're going to turn that right into food purchases, and we're going to have this out Monday where we'll be feeding people in need in this community, the Rutland community. And we really appreciate all the generosity of the community that has provided support to this year after year Stuff a Bus.